Citi Field in Queens, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball singing. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. And a base hit into right center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Trey Turner. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
That is third. The first base.
Let's take a look at the lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Runner on the go. This to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
That is fourth. The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering and it just misses. Strike on the inside corner. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one inside. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. Into center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 left on. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Queens, towing the slab in today's game, Ranger Suarez.
He has great stuff, Boo, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
There's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now a check swing, but he held up. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Mark Vientos. There's a strike. And that's outside. 1 out, bases empty. Left field. And that's a fair ball.
That is third.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike. Vientos stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Two outs. And a foul ball. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mets strand one, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto, straight out of Carl Albert High School in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Realmuto goes 6'1", batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2010. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second.
The left fielder, number 9, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
2-0.
And the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hits the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him splendid. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now a chance for Johan Rojas.
Nope.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Man at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
No score here in the second. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field. And now the veteran third baseman, number 11. And a pitch. That one called a strike. 1-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jesse Winker. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering upstairs. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And here it comes. And right back to the mound. And Winker is set down.
Batting seven. The designated hitter,
Starling Marte up to him. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. Center for a line drive base hit. Around third. The throw in. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Put it out fine and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch. Nice curveball for a strike. And another ball. And the pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch. That one ripped. And a base hit. Around second is Marte. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One away, runners at first and third. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that one clips the corner. Marte, the runner at third. Taylor at first. 1 gone. And that clips the inside corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Oh, that's it.
Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Mark Vientos waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's to third, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets, and he's already singled in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man on second, 2 down. Vientos checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And that's in the dirt. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Nimmo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Hold up, politicking with the masses.
And we're back on to the third inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The line to kick the pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's towards center. Nimmo sizes this one up. And there's one down.
The bat, number 7.
Trey Turner now.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Real Muto to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now the third baseman. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jesse Winker. On the ground to third. Boom. Zips it across, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Game 4 of the division series. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Quintana back to work.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Got it by him for the play.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two outs.
Whoa, that's down.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Realmuto back in there. The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Realmuto off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Starling Marte. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third, Bohm. Marte retired. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Singled and scored his first time. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low. Wouldn't chase that time. Inside corner, that's a strike. And a full count now. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Struck out looking his first time. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
in there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Foul ball there. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 1 out. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. 1 run is in. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Vientos up now for the Mets. Pitch is in there. 1-1. And now the lefty. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Colby Allard, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Warm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on his swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Colby Allard.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Missed
That's it.
inside
Ball
with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Vientos over at first with one away. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So they're at the corners now. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. And that one pulled foul. First and third, one down. Ball one there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
At the belt and fires. And another ball. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Out towards left center. On the move to the alley. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We've played 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Vientos calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that drops in for a strike.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good chase that time.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life. It was the outfield. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Chopper right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Pitch misses inside. And a count 2-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Vientos goes and throws to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. As the lefty gets to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2. Marte, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. And ball 1. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And it is 2-1. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Center field. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Quintana back to work. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That misses. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Harper up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Popped up. Brings it in. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Good eye right there.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was a fun at bat to watch.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. In the air, right field. Castellanos sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now that second baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They lead it, though, 6-0. Top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And he deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Line drive. And out number 1 on the ground.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Real Muto in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
0-1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in Game 4. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
And he really
2
sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. Nice stop to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
His defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Real Muto stands at second with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Estevez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the pitch. Nimmo stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. In the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Up next is
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos snags it for the second out.
third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. Popped up first base side. And that is foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado appears to be getting loose. Banks getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one hammered left field. Hayes going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ripped towards third. Toss to Alonso, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Kyle Schwarber.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And there's a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Adam Ottavino, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Minaya also getting ready. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out.
The bat number 7. Trey.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Wouldn't chase that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker.
The left field.
Alvarado, a 6'2 southpaw, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one missing low. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now here is Starling Marte. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. Way high.
Up there.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Castellanos on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Queens, we go to the 9th, and now here is Harper.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That one missed. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. So all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
This one popped up. Lindor in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just missed. Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low. 2-0. 2 outs. The other way, and it goes just foul. On the ground, and this should do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
The final out for our ball.